Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we are ready to go. Yay. We're looking at the chat so we can, hopefully answer some questions there as well. But you know what? Why don't you tell us in the chat how long you have been doing Host to Post? I want to hear that. How long have you been Host to Posting, okay? Because it's interesting, because I thought I had been Host to Posting, for a good year, 2 years. And then I quickly realized I was not maximizing Host to Post. I was not using Host to Post to its fullest ability. Like, I wasn't getting the best results for my time, okay, that I was putting in. And so, yeah, I love seeing this. 2 days, some ones that haven't started last month, 1 year, 3 months, yay. This week, that is so awesome. And I'm watching the participants. If you've got team not on, get them on. We have about 60 spots left and the Zoom maxes out. Okay, less than 60 spots, so it maxes out at 1,000. That's pretty awesome that we are showing up, okay? So let's dive right in. My name is Sherry Lynn Alcala. I'm an Ambassador Diamond with It Works. And I found this company almost 6 years ago. This June will be 6 years. Before It Works, I was a stay-at-home mama with 2 babies, both in diapers. Life was crazy, but I knew there was more. I knew there was more to life. And this business has completely changed our life. I always say we can now live more, give more, save more. And so it's so awesome. And we're so proud of our income disclosure and the lives that this company has impacted. And so let me tell you a little bit about my Host to Post story. So I thought I knew how to Host to Post. I actually probably learned from maybe Kelly Brown, and Kelly probably learned from maybe Rachel Jones, or, she seems to be the grandmother of Host to Post. Everyone learned from somebody. But I remember, Kelly sharing about it and a few others on my team, sharing about it and going, wow, that's awesome, and I tried dabbling in Host to Post. I would put up a Host to Post here or there. And, I'll say maybe sometimes I would host a week, put up a Host to Post if we were doing a team giveaway, or sometimes I might put up a Host to Post and personally give away some free samples. And if you're on here and you're like, what's Host to Post? Guess what? Kelly Brown, who's a guest today, and Rachel Jones, if you go to your It Works Connect app, they have a video for basically Host to Post 101. I was saying Host to Post for Dummies, but then I realized that didn't sound very nice. Host to Post 101, okay? I felt like I needed that video. So it's like, but it's amazing. It's like 101, okay? And so you can go and you can watch Host to Post 101 right there. And yesterday, Amy Spence dived in and talked about the tracker, okay? The tracker. And so let me tell you this. So I thought I was Host to Posting, and I would say, and we're maxed out. Okay, everyone else will have to catch the replay. Don't hop off because you will lose your spot, baby. But I would say that, I was signing my couple customers, and, It Works gives us the steps to success. Every month, our goal is to bring in, oh, yay, someone posted the link. Thanks, Celeste. Of course you did. Someone, you want to sign 6 loyal customers and 3 distributors. That is your goal. Every month. We do that, we teach that. We do that, we teach that. That is the steps to success. That is how I got to the top of the company. But let me tell you, if you can sign more than 6 customers, don't you want to? And I remember I always heard, oh, Amanda can sign 50 and Cassie can sign 60 and Marwa can sign, 100, and I would hear all these other leaders that I love and I admire, and I was like, wow, that is good for them. They are awesome. And, sometimes you think they're the magical unicorn, right? They're the purple unicorn. And you're like, that is good for them. And I just thought I couldn't do that. I'm like, oh, I'm not a mass enroller. I'm a Steps to Success girl. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a Steps to Success girl. But if you can sign more, who doesn't want more? I want more customers because more customers equal more life change. More customers equal more results, more people getting healthy, more people having more energy, more people, you know what I mean? Like, oh my goodness, I'll never forget when my brother-in-law Joey, by a doctor, was told that he had added, I forget how many years, Stacy, you're on here, put it in the chat. He added 20 years? 20 years to his life by getting healthier with these products, okay? And so I want that. I want life change, heck. And so I would hear all these people, but I just thought I couldn't do it. And the thing was, let me tell you, I didn't know how to do it. It wasn't that I wasn't working, because I was working. I've always worked my business. My goal's always been to double my steps to success. But I didn't think I could do that. I'll never forget hopping on to a training Amy Spence did. And she was sharing how implementing a tracker system with Host to Post changed her life. And I would have just almost rolled my eyes and been like, good for you, Amy, another one that can out enroll me. But what caught my attention was when Amy goes, I was always a steps to success girl. Anyone in here who can say in the chat, I'm a steps to success girl. I sign my 6 customers and my 3 distributors every month. Maybe you try to double it like I did. Anyone that's gonna say that's kind of how I've been thus far in the business? Yeah. And there's nothing bad with that, but I want more, right? More life change, more, my business, more volume, more promotions. I want all the more. And so I listened, it got my attention. And she said, let me tell you what I did. And so it started before she even really introduced the tracker, was her saying, are you gonna commit to doing this? Because this will only work if you commit. And so that's what I want to say to you. And you're going to get to hear some powerful testimonies from Yadis and Kelly. But I need to know if you're going to commit. Because who's going to be honest and say, I've posted and then said, it doesn't work for me? Has anyone? Kelly's and Yadis, 2 incredible enrollers right here. Yep, it doesn't work for me. Yeah. Guess what? If I went to my phone right now and showed you my Host to Post app, there's a lot with 0 comments, with 0 likes. But then there's that one that I signed 2 customers. And that one that someone commented and I messaged her and she never ended up ordering, but we became friends. And 3 weeks later, she saw me post about the business and decided to join the business. And now she's a Ruby. And that kind of thing happens, okay? And so, yeah, duh, they're not all gonna work. Does every person you ask to be a customer become one? No. Does every person you ask to become a distributor? No. But you've got to commit. You got to commit and say, hey, so right now what I want to know is, are you going to take a May challenge with me? Are you going to do this? Because I challenged my team all May. Are you going to commit all May and say, I will get my 10 up a day? I will do it. If you commit, yes, I love seeing all these yeses. It will change your business. It will change your business, okay? And I'm not going to go into the details of explaining what Host to Post is. Yes, I love it because you get to watch that in your Connect app, what it is. But what I am going to tell you about is that I went from signing, 6 to 10 customers for 5.5 years to when I started this on March 21st, signed over 30 customers just in March. And last month, literally, I counted one time at like 72 or something, and there might have even been more, but that I kept track of. So how can I go from signing 7 customers basically on average a month for 5 years to 70? This. I wasn't doing it right. I wasn't getting enough posts up. I wasn't following up with those that said they would post and didn't post. I wasn't getting the variety of posts. I wasn't committed to doing it every day. I was committed to doing it once a week. And I thought I was doing it. Okay? So if I can go from 7 to 70, and everybody's different, I believe you can. Okay? So first of all, Yadis, will you tell them a little bit how Host to Post and the tracker method specifically, because you always Host to Post did change your business, introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about how this has impacted your business.
Hi everybody, I'm Yadis Alcala. I'm a double diamond and this has just been changing my business. Like, we're so excited over here. We're just like, wah! And so I went from like what Sherry was saying, thinking you're doing Host to Post because you're getting it out there every now and then, to actually tracking it. And one of the things that like our team always says is, you have to decide, you have to commit, and then you have to remain positive. Because when I heard Amy Spence talk about, that it took her several days for her to get her first customer, I think for me, I was like, a lot of the times we're like, we're gonna commit, we are pumped, we believe, we're excited, right? And then on day 2 or 3, we're like, Lord, this is not for me. And so I feel like I was like a little toddler saying, throwing a fit, because I'm like, I'm praying, I'm working. And so I was like, okay, let me change my attitude. And so he's going to come through for you. You just got to put in the work, sis. And so that's what I had to like look in the mirror and just say, okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. There's no such thing as purple unicorns. And so everybody can do this thing. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to believe in myself. I can do this thing. I can do hard things, go 10 host to post. And I just would do the tracker. And before I would start my tracker, I would just like pump it up, music, get my, and then I would put my mechanical hat, like Kelly would say, mechanical hat in, no feelings, no is not gonna affect me getting my 10 host to post up. So that's what I did. And so you guys, I would struggle with steps to success. I would see steps to success and be like, okay, that's hard, And so to be able to not just like double steps to success, but like a lot more than double, I'm like, what? If I can do this, you guys, you can do this. Cause I would struggle with steps to success. You know what I'm saying? So it's changed my business, and we're just so excited over here.
And Yadis, to get even more specific, I remember you saying, I asked you, I go, Yadis, what did you sign before? You're like, maybe 1 or 2 distributors a month and like 3, maybe 2, 3, 4 customers. Like, tell them some numbers, because you had told me like kind of your numbers to what was last month.
Yeah, I would struggle so hard. I would struggle finding distributors and customers. So before, I was like, okay, I'll go for my 1 distributor, just somebody, anybody. And then, my customers, I'm like, well, I can't really do 6, so maybe I can do 3, and so, cause I'm not a purple unicorn. And so when she said, we have a proven system that works, it's proven to work. Are you willing to put in the work and put it to the test? Are you going to commit and make a promise to yourself? Because you're worth it and your business is worth it. So I was like, okay, let's do this thing, And so I also did a lot of positive affirmations, because the enemy's a liar. So don't believe that. And then just do the work, guys. And it changed my business. From, I started half of the month when Sherry started too. And in half of a month, so in like 2 weeks, I had enrolled 22 customers, and I had enrolled 7 distributors just in 2 weeks. And so that's whenever we started. And I never thought, you would lose track. Yeah. You're just like, you get a customer, it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, I love that. Because Yadis was like, when she told me, she's like, sis, I wasn't even like consistently doing steps. Like, she's always working and always showing up. And I'll talk a little bit about why I feel like this is so proven, but I love that. Thank you for sharing. Kelly, you've been host to posting forever, and it took you to the top. Tell everyone a little bit of your story.
Yeah, absolutely. So before this business, my husband and I were working full time, and we were paycheck to paycheck. And thank the Lord, this business came into our lives. And I'm telling you what, Host to Post has just changed everything for us. And, Host to Post had been around for a little bit. In fact, my friend Stacy was like, you should really try Host to Post. You should really try Host to Post for like a few months. And I was like, I was like, that's not going to work. I'm still signing stuff, whatever. And so then I started in October. So it would be October, 2018. And I started, and I did it for a month, but I didn't do the trackers. That didn't exist then. Okay. So I was like kind of dabbling, tipping my toes in. And I was like, okay, look, I'm talking to a whole bunch of people and I'm not signing anything from this. I'm like still over here trying to message people. I'm like, I don't know about Host to Post. Okay. But then September changed, and I was like, okay, if it's working for everybody else, and I hear people signing 100 and something loyal customers in a month and 50, 60, 70, whatever it is, I'm like, for Pete's sake, like Yeti said, there's nothing wrong with me, right? And so I'm not like Sherry Lynn, I'm not like Yeti's, but I am like Kelly, and Kelly can do what Kelly is created to do, okay? Kelly can do big things. You can do hard things. You can. There's not anything that you're missing. Okay. And so with Host to Post, what I love is that this is proven. literally anyone can succeed at this business if you do host to post, but you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to own it, take out them trackers and get dead on consistent with it. And I'm telling you, in 6.5 months, I took my husband's account to Presidential and I went Ambassador Diamond in April. From Double Diamond and Executive to Presidential and Ambassador. And host to post was what we did. And we rock and rolled with it.
I love that. I mean, literally, it was. And it wasn't just Kelly doing it. Because can I tell you a secret? Because you might be wondering at the beginning how I said, well, I'm an ambassador. I've been one of the top 10 for 4 years in a row, but I was a host to post, a Steps to Success girl. Well, I still taught my team to do what I was doing, right? So I still taught them to sign their 6 customers and their 3 distributors. So there was still duplication going on. So yeah, you can still go to the top, but it's a new day, right? It's a new dawn. I mean, why not now learn this, sign more, and then here's the key. And this is what Kelly did when I watched her team go ambassador. She taught her team how to host a post. So she didn't just do it, because if you do it, awesome. If you do it and you teach your team to do it, incredible. Holy smokes. You don't just bring in your team, like say everyone starts signing 20 customers a month doing host to post, and you've got 20 people on your team. I don't really know math. John's in the other room. But whatever that is, 20 times 20, do you want 20 customers or do you want, I think it's 400, right? 400 customers. I don't know, someone needs a calculator, but that's the thing, okay? So I love that. So Kelly, now I want you to kind of talk to them about even doing this tracker and starting to implement this. You kind of shared with me a lot about how just like the commitment and how do they commit? Like talk a little bit about what we talked about with that.
Yeah, so I said it didn't work for me. So if you said that, like Sherry asked earlier, okay, I said it didn't work for me, but I was like, okay, if it's working for everybody else, there's got to be a way that this will work for me too. If everybody else can do it, everybody else, okay. And so a part of this is just going, okay, I'm gonna get my mind in the right place. I'm gonna print out these trackers that they're talking about, okay. I'm gonna just decide, I'm gonna turn off my feelings, I'm gonna just do the tasks. So in this business, there are mechanical and emotional tasks that you're gonna do, okay? The difference would be emotional is like when you're telling your story. Emotional is when you go live. Emotional is when you're trying to connect to people relationally. Host to post is not an emotional task, it's a mechanical task, meaning you send the messages, you get the post up, you write it down on a piece of paper, and then you do it again, okay? It's not emotional. Oh my gosh, is this gonna work for me? What if it doesn't? What if it works for everybody else and it doesn't work for me? Oh my gosh, what are people gonna think? Oh my gosh, are they gonna think I'm bothering them? That's all emotions and thoughts, and sometimes in this process, you give way too much credit to your thoughts and your feelings. And you've gotta look at this and go, in some cases, there are emotional tasks, but in this case, it's a mechanical task, okay? So it's just making that decision. I'm switching from feelings to I'm just gonna trust the process and do the job. I'm just gonna take the steps, every single step, and just do the job. Get your giveaway post up, I'll message you to each person. Message the people. It's like step, 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 step. And that's what we're walking you through in these 10 days is all those steps, but you've got to go, okay, I'm going to turn off my thinker and I am going to choose to change my business. I'm going to choose to change my situation. It's a choice. You've got to be in control. Take every thought captive, okay? Emotions, go over here. This is not an emotional thing. Trust the process. Just do the task, and I'm telling you, it will absolutely change your business when you commit to doing the steps that it takes.
I love that. And it's so true with this business, you cannot, it can't be ran on emotion. You know what I mean? Whether when it's showing up every day, y'all, let's think about it. If we showed up, how many mothers? If you're a mother, put how many kids you have in the chat. I got 3. Sometimes I think I have 3 too many. No, I'm just kidding. Yadis has 4. Yeah, Yadis has like 2 in diapers. Yeah, so you're looking at Yadis, 4 kids, Double Diamond, 4 kids, 2 in diapers. Kelly, 3 little girls. I've got 3 to distance learning, a baby, we're working this business, anyone can do it. And we are getting up our 10 host to post a day. Okay, we're doing it. I joined this business with 2 in diapers. The second my youngest was going to start kindergarten, I learned you can get pregnant on birth control. And so I had a little baby boy too. So then the second my youngest went to kindergarten, we call him 1%. No, I'm just kidding. We call him JJ. But the second, he's the 1%, but that's okay. We're blessed, thankful, grateful. But the second, Juliana went to kindergarten, I had a new one in diapers. So I had never ran this business without a child at home with me, but anybody can do it, okay? So here's what I want to say. So Kelly hit on the commitment. And I love it. And I think Amy shared it yesterday. I've heard her say it quite a few times. But that, Rachel Hollis said before, when you make a commitment and you make a promise, don't break it to yourself. Because if you break that commitment and you break that promise to yourself, you're going to break it to other people. And it makes me want to be better. It's like, no, I'm committing to 10 a day for 30 days. And I'm going to show myself I can do it. And, for some of you, whether your commitment's 10 a day, which I recommend, or your commitment is 5 a day, and these are host to post up, okay? Not people that have said yes. Because what you'll learn is you'll have people that say yes, but then they don't actually post it. Well, we're not going to highlight the names if they don't actually post it, okay? That way we have people to follow up with. So set your commitment, okay? Set your commitment and then keep that promise to yourself. You are worth it. You deserve to have that promise kept to yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's true. It makes me think, yeah, I can't show myself I can keep a promise to me. How am I going to keep a promise to my kids or a commitment to my husband or a commitment to my team? I know I can do it. I'm going to show myself I can do it. Okay. And I'm going to now explain how I host a post with the variety and kind of my organizational with that right now. Okay. So number one, everybody works their business different, okay? That is so cool. Some people like to do, and I see it in the chat, green light messaging, where they will message people that are showing online, and those would be people they would ask to host a post. And I believe Amanda, she might hit on that because I think she does a lot of that. I don't green light message, but it doesn't mean you can't. So I'm gonna tell you how I do it, and I get up my 10 a day, and then you're gonna get to hear this whole week from other ambassadors who do that, okay? And so, yeah, and green light messaging means they're your friends, so you're not cold messaging. Because I wouldn't recommend messaging someone you're not connected with somehow, because when I get those, I'm just like, I'm not mean, I just don't reply, But so green light is when you look to your friends list, and those are people online. And I know a lot of leaders that do green light. So I sweat in weird places when I do that. And so my armpit, I won't go into all the places, but so I don't love, I can't do that. It makes me uncomfortable, but I still get up my 10 a day. And I remember messaging Amy after I watched her thing. I'm like, girl, I don't get how you get up 10 a day. And she's like, are you doing your giveaway host to post? I'm like, what? She's like, are you getting up your 2 giveaway host to post? And I'm like, no. She's like, that's part of the system, Sherry Lynn. You're not getting, and so I couldn't get up my 10 a day doing it my old way. So let me explain this. And I see a lot of people have said, where's the tracker? I need the tracker. Okay, let me tell you something. The tracker that Amy shared with me, okay? Don't y'all message me after this for the tracker. But the tracker Amy shared with me that she was using looked like this. I had John create a tracker for me like this. It doesn't really matter the tracker. Ready? You could literally get a piece of paper and type product 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Distributor 1, 2. Giveaway 1, 2, and write the names. Literally, I don't even know how to work Excel. John did make this and it has Excel, but I don't even know how to do that. So let me explain this, okay? So this is the system. This is what makes this different, okay? And I'm telling you, you don't even need it. So here, this is 2 days in one. And really, John made me this because he didn't like that I was using a full piece of paper because he's like, really cheap. Or frugal's the nicer word, frugal. He doesn't like, yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter how much I make. He always has me on a budget and the envelope system and all the stuff. So some things never change. But so basically this is saying all you need to track is you want to get up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are going to ask 6 people to host or you put up your giveaway today. So right now, if you went to my Facebook, let's see, I hate using myself as an example in case I have no comments on it. So this one hasn't taken off yet. And this will actually be good to show you. My team's doing a giveaway. I posted about it. Right now, I only have 2 comments. So I maybe posted about it too earlier. I need to switch it up. So if I don't get comments on this giveaway one, I'll delete it and I'll try again later, because I have other times I'm doing giveaways and I have 100 comments or 30. So whatever you do. So we do a team giveaway. For you, it might be like, hey, you may do a personal giveaway. I'm giving away, a week supply of my keto coffee or my skinny brew. Who wants some free, skinny brew coffee? Like whatever you want to do. Like you could do your own personal, maybe you're part of a team that does it, whatever. Okay. So, there's other times I've done giveaways and this one had 194 comments. It is all algorithm and I haven't mastered that. So maybe the time you don't want to post is at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday, because that one didn't go so well. But I put up my giveaway post, okay? And then when people comment under it, I reply to each one of them and say, messaged you. The next one, messaged you. The next one, messaged you, because I want to bump my, the algorithms and make it seen more and all of that. And then each one, because I posted this on my page about the giveaway. So I'm telling you guys how I do this, okay? So I posted about my little giveaway, or yes, you could green light message and you could message people asking them to post for you and all that. So this is just how I do it. So I do my giveaway, I message those people, and then I kind of rotate. And I ask some of them to host a post for me about TFX, Thermofite X, Upsell Fat Fighters. That's like my jam. Or I might ask them to post about the coffee right now. The coffee, because it's 2 for $49. So they can get 2 bags of Skinny Brew. 2 for $59, 2 bags of Skinny Brew for $59, whatever. So I ask some of them to post about the product. And my goal is to have 6 post about the products, okay? But then this is what I wasn't doing. And then I pick 2 and I ask 2 to post about the business. And we want to be careful with what we say with the business. So we don't want to give dollars amount. So maybe my friend Sherry Lynn's looking for people that want to make, part-time income, full-time, whatever, but about the business type of thing. Okay. So 6 about the product, 2 about the business. And then here's the secret, that this is what makes it. I'm like, how many is that? 6 + 2, 8, the last 2. And you may have to do more than the last 2 about giveaway if you're not having enough people to message. But I asked 2 people to post about my giveaway. So Sally, I messaged Sally, she replies the last thing she bought on Amazon. Because I like doing things like share the last photo in your camera roll. Who wants to be entered into my giveaway? Share the last photo in your camera roll. Who wants to be entered in my giveaway? Share your fur baby. People love talking about themselves, sharing about themselves. Ask them to share their dog. Ask them to share the last photo on their camera roll. Ask them to share their birthday month. Ask them to share their last purchase on Amazon. Ask them to share their middle name. Yes. Ask them to type their name backwards. Ask them to whatever, okay? And so Sally comments the last thing, her middle name, whatever. Sally Joe. So I messaged Sally Joe. Hey, Sally Joe, thanks for commenting your middle name. I'm doing a giveaway this month. All you have to do for an entry is put up a post for me. Would you be up for that? She replies, sure. I look at Sally Joe. I'm like, hey, Sally Joe's got some Facebook friends. She's got 1,000 Facebook friends. Hey, that's a network. Sally Joe, I go, here you go, Sally Joe. Just pick a colorful background and post this. And so she posts, my friend, Sherry Lynn O'Collis, doing a whatever giveaway this month, giving away Skinny Brew, giving away, whatever the team's doing this month, post your fur baby for an entry. So all Sally did was post about my giveaway, not about a product, not about the business. Now all her network is commenting. I wouldn't have even known these people. It's Sally Joe's network. But now I get to message all of them. And I get to have some 6. I want 6 about the products. I want 2 about the business. I want 2 about, the giveaway. And then ready? I don't get replies. You're not doing enough. Sorry, Angela, you're not doing enough. Because I don't get replies too sometimes. It's a numbers game. But that's why I like when they comment on my giveaway, okay? When they comment on my giveaway, they have commented on my Facebook. They want some info. So when I message them, because they commented on my Facebook, so for me, I get way more interaction this way. I post about a giveaway, they up on my Facebook, those are people I'm friends with, they're commenting. I get lots of people that ghost me. Tons. I get tons that I message. I'm like, you put your middle name. I'm trying to tell you how to enter. And they don't reply. So very rarely I'll get someone that says, no, thank you. Or they're like, no, or they view it and don't reply. But I get a ton that say yes. But the ton that say yes, they don't all post. So I write down my yeses with pencil on paper, and I only highlight when it's actually been posted. And then I can go back and I follow up. Hey girl, I really want to get your name in the entry. Let me know when you post. That's my follow up. Hey girl, I really want to get your name in my entry. Let me know when you post. And that's what I do. So now I can actually follow up, because it's so much easier getting someone to post for you that already gave you the yes. But before, oh my goodness, I was missing out on so many people that told me they would post but never posted. And it's not that they didn't want to, they forgot. Like, people forget. Like, I forget. I tell, there's a sweet mom in my neighborhood that sells jewelry, and I wanted to buy some earrings from her. And I was like, yeah, girl, I'll take those two. And then I forgot to Cash App, or I forgot, and she followed up with me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I would have forgot to buy the earrings. I want them. I can't remember if I showered, let alone if I paid her or whatever. I mean, so people forget. So that is what I love about it. And what changed my business was getting a 6 product, 2 business, 2 about the giveaway. And if you're struggling to having enough people to host a post, maybe you need to tweak it for you. And right now you need to have 4 people post about your giveaway. That's okay. Whatever you've got to do to have enough people to message. And guess what? Can I tell you a secret? People post about my giveaway and I've gotten 0 comments. Zeros, it is literally just part of it. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but like when people aren't signing people, okay, let me go, I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, so look at this. This chick posted about coffee for me. 37 comments, okay? But the one underneath it, literally 2 comments. This one, 0 comments. So it's just like this one posted the same coffee one, 2 comments, and it was probably me bumping it. This one, 0 comments. This one, 7 comments. This one, 0 comments. 7, 0, 0, 11. It's just, and a lot of, so that's just kind of part of it. And that's why you have to have 10 up. It's a numbers game, okay? So that's just part of it. And so if you're saying it doesn't work for me, no, you're not working it enough, because it works for everyone. So you need to 10X it, baby. Yep. Numbers game. And can I tell you this? And then I'm going to let the other girls share something else they have. But I already told you my numbers, which are kind of embarrassing. I feel like, I'm like, oh, I'm the number 2 income earner, and I signed really great 6 to 10 customers for 5 years a month. But that's what I did, and I thought I was checking it off. And my distributor average, probably 6 a month. I'd always sign like 6 distributors a month. I thought I was being an overachiever by doubling my steps to success. But some of you be blowing it away, and I'm just like, once again, it's not just for her. It's not just for whoever Christina had to enroll 30 distributors. Why can't I? It's not just for, it can be for me too. It can be for you too. I don't think that, I'm confident, I'm a child of God. He will bless what I put my hands to. He's got more for me than I could ever think or imagine. Greater is he who's in me than he's in the world. Like, I'm like, no, I can do hard things. But sometimes I wasn't doing the right things, okay? And so even last month, I go, okay, I'm seeing these people go double ambassador, and I could maybe use the excuse, well, Marwa can do it. She's like a celebrity, like, oh, and then it's like, oh, well, Courtney does it. Well, though, she doesn't have kids. Like, Christy Christensen has more kids than you, Sherry Lynn, probably even busier. Okay. It's not just for them, it's for me too. So what do I need to do? And I realized, so what is your goal? I want you to put it in there. What is your goal this month? You better have it. Are you going diamond? Are you going emerald? You got to get that specific goal. Believe me, I know I need 96,000 in volume and 12 distributors right now to go double ambassador. I know what I need. And you got to know it. Kelly knows what she needs. Anyone on my team, Diamond Empire, if you're in the house, I know you know what you need. Yes, love it. Okay, so you got your goal. Now I want you to figure out what you need, okay? I want you to figure out, you want to go Ruby, you just signed up, you need 3 distributors, okay? Let's get specific. You need 3 distributors and you need 2,000 in volume. So let's get specific with what we need, and we're going to use Host to Post to get us there. So I knew literally last week, man, I need like 28 distributors to be boxed for Double Ambassador. 28. That ain't gonna work with my little 5 to 6 a month. I mean, I'm gonna be there in like 4 months, 5 months. I don't want to promote in December, you know? And so I was like, man. So I realized I've got to increase my distributors. So are you ready for me to tell you? And this is gonna be, I don't want to go too much into this because I'm gonna talk about it Saturday with follow-up. But I decided every person that puts up a Host to Post for me, I'm gonna offer this business to them. Why not? If you're doing this, you guys, you should have 10 people a day that the next day you can offer this business to. You get to ask them to do this business, okay? And so what I decided to do was I'm gonna ask. And I ended up the entire month of April and asking everybody, hey, and who gave me this idea? I think Amanda did. Hey, thanks so much for posting me. I was just thinking, you could be so great at this business I do. I don't know if you're open to extra income, but things are booming. Could I send you some info? End it with a question. And I ended up signing like 15 distributors last month. Y'all, some of you might sign 15. That is not my normal numbers. I track it. I know what I sign. How did I like triple the amount of distributors? Well, number one, I knew what I needed to hit my next goal. So that lights a little fire under your tushy when you know what you need. So that's why I want you to know what you need. How much volume do you need? How many distributors do you need? We got to know that, okay? And then, so that gave me that goal. I got to see it. I got to believe I can do it. I'm going to pray for it, but then I got to put in the work. That's where Host to Post comes. If you know me, you know, see, believe, pray, work. That is like my, what I say, my mantra. And so I love that you guys are putting that what you need. So I decided to ask them all to do the business. How did I triple my number of distributors? Are you ready? I tripled my asks. I had more than tripled my asks. I increased who I'm asking. Fallon put it in the chat, it's a numbers game. So yeah, when I have 10 Host to Post up a day, and that means I had 10 people a day to ask to do the business. That's, how many is that? 300 people in a month. 300 people in a month. So I'm asking 300 people a month. Yes, I got more. I signed more distributors. It's the numbers game. And Host to Posting caused me to do my core 4. I post about my giveaway. I message them, post message, because my core 4 is post, message, follow up, expand your network. Host to Post does all 4. I post about the giveaway. I message them. Okay, I follow up with them, and I'm expanding my network, because as someone puts up a giveaway and people are commenting, I'm adding those people to be my friends, telling them, message me coffee and I'll send you info, and I'm growing my network, okay? That is what you do. When you get this variety of posts, when you commit, it will change your business. Kelly, or Yadis, let's start with you. Share a last tip for everyone. Share something.
So I was kind of thinking when you were talking, Sherry, and I was kind of thinking, okay, I want you to think about Host to Post is like the gym. You don't go to the gym and come out with a 6-pack, friend. I wish that was the truth. So you need to commit. And so that's what I had to tell myself. And when you're having, like for me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not working. By day 7, I was having an issue with my mind, right? And Kelly said, this is not a mechanical thing. So guess what I did? Let me tell you a little secret. Instead of having 10 Host to Post, I said, you know what? What if I did 15? What if I did 15? Because you get to set your number because it is your business. So 10 might work, for some people, but I'm like, you know what if I do 15? Because I want more. I don't know about you, but I want more. And it's my business and I deserve more. So then I did that. So my tip would be, you get to pick your number. And I decided I wasn't going to let the feelings in of like, I'm overwhelmed. I changed my attitude and I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Everybody wants what I have, And so that would be my tip. So get to choose your number. 10 is just kind of what we preach, but sis, you want more? Why not do more? And so that would be kind of my tip on that. Yeah.
Kelly, leave us with something else. Leave us with the nugget, sis.
So I loved what Sherry Lynn said about going back through the trackers and asking everybody, sending that message. I'm like, oh, why didn't I do that? Dumb. I don't know. But hey, we're just going to keep on learning. Okay. But what I can say is my friend Yadira is on here this morning. She's a double diamond gun triple, and her Facebook account got shut down. Okay. And she couldn't get back into it. So she had to start a new account. She was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But instead of getting bogged down in her emotions and fear, she went to work with Host-to-Post and is enrolling and rocking and rolling on this brand new account. And so a lot of you guys were asking, when I put up my giveaway, I'm not getting enough people commenting, or it's the same people, or it's not. And you're already adding to your network, right? Are you adding friends on top of doing Host-to-Post? I would go and add friends. Fresh fish jump first. Remember, the faster you get new network going, they sign up the fastest as customers and distributors. You've got to grow that network, sissy. And don't be scared to do it. People are not, if somebody goes, do I know you? I don't even respond. We're looking for billions of people, not emotional tasks, mechanical. Add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend. Are they weird? Can you read their name? You know what I mean? Those are the qualifications of becoming my friend. I like friends, okay? If you're not weird and you don't got a weird thing written, I'm like, you could be my friend, okay? You can be my friend, okay? So add to that network. And then what Yadira said on here, and this is the same thing I do, if I'm not popping Host-to-Post, like if it's not doing what I want it to do, and like Sherry mentioned, I will stick on the giveaway post and keep having people post the giveaway post as my hosted post that they tag me in until I blow myself up so much that I'm like, okay, whoa, I better stop. I've got a lot of people commenting. You get to choose how many potentials you have with this, y'all, okay? If you don't have enough, choose that you want more and just keep rocking the giveaway Host-to-Post until you get people posting and getting like 50 comments. And then once you get about 5 of those, that's about all you can handle for a minute. Okay, then get through all of this, go back to your 622. Okay, but like Yadira said, she was like, I lost my account, I kind of had to start over. So she did 20 giveaway posts as the hosted post for her until it blew her up so much that she's like, I think she was the one that had like, 300 comments on one post or something crazy like that. She's like, I'm trying to get through all of these. And I'm like, that's what you want. You want that many potentials. Okay. Here's the other thing I would just remind you in this process. If you've tried Host-to-Post or you've started it and you feel like it's an overwhelming task, can I just remind you that being overwhelmed will not kill you. You will not die from being overwhelmed. I understand that feeling and don't nobody like it. But if you're never overwhelmed, you never grow past your capacity of what you can handle. If you're never overwhelmed and you're never like, how am I going to get all this done? You don't have to live like that. But if you never are at that place, your capacity to grow never expands. You never are able to do more and handle more if you're always avoiding being overwhelmed all the time. Okay? What I want is to be overwhelmed with people that want my business and my products. I want so many people wanting what I have to offer that I can't contain it. I want the manna from heaven, okay, of loyal customers and distributors raining down on me, because then that means promotion. That means my team is going to explode. That means my enrollments are going to increase. And if you're not pushing yourself, you want more land, you got to expand your boundaries. That's what my husband tells me. You want more land, expand your boundaries. If you're always living within these boundaries, if I don't want to be overwhelmed and I can't handle more, you ain't gonna get more. We want more, okay? We want more. You want more for your family, for your life. Time to do more. Time to 10X, like Sherry Lynn says. And you can do more giveaway Host-to-Post until you blow yourself up. Then go back to 622 if that's what it takes. But you get to decide how many potentials you have in this process, okay? You get to choose when you do Host-to-Post.
I love that. And I'm telling you, when Kelly shared that with the diamond and above leaders on our team about it's time to expand your boundaries. You want more land? You want more customers? You want more distributors? Baby, it's time to expand. You know, it's being overwhelmed won't kill you, okay? And let me tell you this, you guys, in closing, this is it. We did good, girls. We're right at 45 minutes. Boom. But let me tell you this. If there's ever time to strike, it's when the iron's hot. I have never seen momentum like this. In June, I will have been with this company. It works for 6 years in June. I have never. Last month in April was my second highest month in volume in my history. I'll never forget when I joined that like 2014, 15, just like, this is so much bigger. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. This ain't the month to slow down. This isn't the month to put up your feet. This isn't the month to sit back. April was awesome. Now I'm gonna put my feet up and just, This is not the month to do it. This is the month to press on the gas, run, because your ball is going, this company is going. Push it, push it, push it. When there's a ball going and you let it stop and then you try to re-get your momentum, no, it is so much harder. Push, push, push. May is gonna be just legendary. May, I am telling you, it will be my highest volume month in my history. It can be yours too, okay? The time is now. You're at the right place at the right time with the right company, with the right products, with the right compensation plan, with the right leadership. Like, for such a time as this, we are so blessed that we are right here right now, okay? I love you guys. I hope this helped. Yes, it's recorded. Hop on tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Is that 11 a.m. Eastern Time, same time for the whole time. I'm not good at time zones. The time ain't changing for the next 7 days, and I'll be back with you guys to close it out on Saturday. Love y'all. Bye.